YouTube, what the crap's going on? Heir of Carthage here, back in Total War Attila, where just recently Attila the Hun was cut down by the bodyguard of Sextus and Aquilnius, whatever the guy is that commands the Equestrian Legion. And man, was that Equestrian Legion a good buy or what? Really helped pummel the Huns there. Just auto-resolve, help take out these rebels as per usual. Standard procedure. Alright, so we have killed our enemies there. And let's get through this turn end. I want to see where Attila respawns at. We injured him. And we'll see whether or not once he's vulnerable, like to actually dying, we'll get a message in the campaign. But sometimes it takes more than once of cutting him down before he actually kills over dead. And once he is dead, I want to take my armies and just blitz Gaul and Germania and unite what used to be the Empire, like completely. And then we'll start to move on and retake Greece and Constantinople. Alamans are about to get a beating, but that's fine. Not real concerned about them right now. That stupid agent keeps trying to get at Sextus.
Would surely find
yeah, I'm not going to be joining your war against Axum. You take care of it. If you want to prove to me that you're worthy, you will actually... I wonder if they would become my tributary state. That'd be pretty funny. I could ask them, see if they want to be a puppet state. Probably should have asked them when they were a lot weaker than they are now. The mighty Western Roman Empire, not fearing the Huns, in fact seeking them out and destroying them, and then now poised to finish the Huns off and rebuild the ancient world. Gonna get hit by a pretty big attack of Roman rebels here. Gonna auto-resolve that. I could have fought it, but I don't want to. Alright. Alemannic separatist. Caucasian separatist. So, critical success in preaching doom to Sextus's army, so I don't know what that's going to do. Let's find out. I have no idea what it does. Apparently not a lot. Let's see if we can spot Attila on the map here. It shows the Huns over there as a faction. Let's take our spies and go take a look-see. We got this one, actually.
I am eager to serve.
Well, definitely no Attila there. Maybe he's still injured for a couple of turns or something. Let's see if it looks... Yeah, it shows the Huns right there on the diplomacy screen. It should be right next to this desolate settlement in Dalmatia, so yeah. So it's showing that's where they're at, so clearly the Huns are a little bit beat up right now. Attila's going to have to heal himself. I'm trying to think, what's the fastest road back to here? Okay, it's by heading this way.
Advance. Ready for further orders. On the move. Ready for battle. Make haste, men. We hunger for battle.
Okay, we've got these spies What happened to my... One of my champions is missing here. And apparently he got whacked by an enemy agent. That's irritating. Where is it that I recruit the champions? Is it up here? Yes, Centurion. Tribunus Authority. I'll take this guy. He's the youngest, so we'll go ahead and start him. Back on track.
At your service.
We've got this converted Hun shaman, but he's getting pinned down by Gepid agents. That's fine. Let's see if we can... Nope. Lost one of my
I am yours to command.
spies there.
I will speak with them.
We succeeded, but not completely. So at this point, I've got a little bit of coin saved up from several turn-ins. Let's take a look. It's fall. We've got good harvest right now. Let's just kind of run through and make some upgrades to buildings where it makes sense. I've got this wine market down here. It would probably be to my benefit to build this, which increases cultural wealth. Africa is my highest earning... No. I thought it was. Still Magna Graecia right now. So let's see if there's anything to do here. I got this Tabernet, and we should probably go ahead and turn that into a wine market as well. I have another army down there that I completely forgot about. Italia is in pretty decent shape. That great theater is helping me to make a lot of money. I'm going to throw a Tabernet on there, and then eventually when I get enough growth, I'm going to turn that into a... wanted to turn it into a religious building, but it wouldn't let me last time I had an opening. Might as well just go ahead and upgrade that farm. Don't think it's going to hurt anything. Let's just spend some of our money here. Public order is good. We've got sheep, wheat, cattle. So we don't have a choice there. We just build whatever's left. Africa we already took care of. Tripolitania is in pretty good shape. Got the aqueduct networks there. Probably not a whole lot else to do for them. Occidentalis. I'm going to go ahead and build the Basilica to Isis here. It'll be useful once the climate change is finished. Aquae Sextus. So we can build up here as well. Public order could be better here, though it'll get a little better from that. Thinking. I'd love to put a wine market here. Oh, we already have it. Circus. Let's see, I've got a sheep pen. Let's throw a cattle farm in there. Public order's none too great, but that'll help me with growth, and then I can unlock that last one. Eventually, we can assign a provincial governor. So did I have a provincial governor die? Most likely. Let's see who we could assign to Narbonnesus. Just kind of take a look at the family here. We don't have any statesmen that I'm aware of. Most of our guys are already governors. Oh, let's see. Let's see. This guy... Ruga still has some bad loyalty here. The governor in Mauritania. Not really sure why that would be. I'm going to use them to secure some loyalty. And then in terms of my true heir, Maximus Cotta, he needs to be able to get some experience. Right now he's not able to do much. Thinking,
At your command.
where is Maximinus?
Ready for battle.
Regulus.
Ready for orders.
Is he out here following Sextus in one of these stacks?
Ready for battle.
Yeah, here he is. Right now he's out supporting Sextus. thinking about making him a governor for a while, just to build up some experience for him. But I mean, he could end up getting experience fighting the Huns here too. Yeah, I kind of want him. Well, let's go ahead and boot him and turn him into a governor. We'll put this guy back out there. He's loyal. There we go. So he should be available to be the governor on the next turn. So we'll get him out there, build up a little influence, get him a wife and everything, and then we'll worry about putting him out in an army once he's gained some influence. Speaking of influence, I would think Sextus would be pretty rife with influence right now, considering that he just beat down Attila the Hun in the person, in the flesh.
You are strong and wise, and yet I wonder why.
I will do what I want when I want. Alamans, how about that? Langobards continue to flee.
You are strong and wise.
Swabians, I guess you just need to ask the Langobards my thoughts. Ha! Is that the Jutes that just nuked the rebels there or something? I think it was. That settlement's been nuked a couple times recently. The Maurians, after having previously been killed by the Langobards, trying to come out. Alright. Still do not know where Attila the Hun is at. We will attempt to locate him again.
Your generals are true soldiers of the good.
Certainly have no interest in joining any other wars on behalf of the Eastern Empire at this point. I wish I had a chance, like, and he probably won't live long enough, but if he does, we're going to take Sextus and attack Constantinople. See if we can get through the Theodosian walls. That would be pretty awesome. Roman separatists are destroyed. Who cares? Venetians are gone. That's not going to hurt anything. This stupid Gepid scout out here. Good. We got the loyalty for Ruga. I can't even move this agent right now.
How may I serve you?
I don't want to waste any more time. That scout. What happened? Where's my other scout? So... is he still injured, or do I need to train him again? Let's take a look. He's still injured.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, let's just kind of see how far all of these armies can move. That one is our limiting factor.
At once.
So Sextus is trying to make his way home.
March. Is that all?
There's quite a few Huns there, but I don't think they're going to dare attempt to do anything. Let's get up here. The Huns are now showing up here, so Attila may have respawned. Let's see where that's at. It's in it's near the Quadian settlement, east of the Quadian settlement, and there is their settlement.
I am yours to command. Swift and silent.
Okay, can't spot anything yet, but I think Attila may be back out there, so I want to get Sextus back with his little entourage
I
and
am a shadow.
get him healed up.
I go.
I'm going to march north with this other spy and just ignore the Hun agents.
Police reporting.
Let's see. Public order for the Admiral. I don't know if that does him a lot of good. Let's give him this one. Okay. I think we should be able to put in my heir. Only 102 influence for Sextus? That's kind of an insult. It's definitely an insult. What's this guy's problem, too, being all upset all the time? Let's see if this gives him any added loyalty. Not worried about doing anything with him right now. It should be good. Alright, I'll just make that one appointment for now because apparently I need to learn more about how those offices work. Let's see, so we are waiting. Okay, we're about to have cattle barns finally. That'll be great. Monuments. I need to get down here to the wine emporium too. That's going to be 13 turns though. Not a whole lot other military tech that I'd like to have other than the Magister Militum, but it is way out there. Way, way out there. So we're getting quite a long ways down the tech tree. Fortified town would be nice to have as well, so I might do that. So we have some options. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and end the turn.
Ever in service to Rome.
Compromise security. Tolerance, persuade foreign agents, probably handy. I do want to assign that governor, and I'm going to put him in as, I think we've got a governor in Britannia already. Let's make him the governor in Liguria, where our capital is at. So we'll make him the governor in the capital, give him some good experience. There we go. I can issue an edict here in Liguria now. Let's see, research rate +2 for military. Sanitation to each region. There we go. All right. So my heir will get some experience, and when Sextus dies of old age, we will get my heir out there to take over. But hey, long live Sextus. He's still got some work to do. And if I can locate Attila again, we'll go after him. If he's way up in those snowy wastes, though, it's going to take me a long time to get to him. Which is a bit frustrating. Nevertheless, that's just how it's going to work. I'm going to tab out for just a second. And give me just... Well, I was trying to do something, but it's not a big deal. There we go. Swabians, no. Can't wait for the stinking climate change to go away. I need to go look at the mod I have and figure out when it is. I know it doesn't last forever, though. That way I can afford to go ahead and build up the last 2 armies that I can build up and just really start conquering the crap out of the map. That's something that I want to do badly. Okay, there's Attila, right outside of the Quadian settlement. So that is pretty far north. I'm thinking about what I want to do. How do I get to him easier? Because being that far north, we're going to have to fight through all the winter attrition. It's just a long ways over. The Gepids are just sitting there surrounding that agent of mine. That would be pretty sweet to get revenge on the Quadians and the Huns all at the same time. The Huns are in pretty large numbers up there around the Quadians. Okay, so the Langobards have finally decided to try and lay a siege. They will fail. He can pull his own political favors. Yeah, so the Langobards have decided to lay siege to this small settlement. I'm going to catch up to them, though. So I'm assuming they'll probably take off running yet again. Let's see, so Attila is here. He's actually not all that far away. I just need to replenish my troops. And we could potentially use this desolate settlement. There's several desolate settlements that we could use to try and replenish our numbers and seek some safety during the winter. How far can we move? Well, I think at this point it would be quicker to go ahead and just step over here into my territory. And let's let these guys replenish. Shouldn't take but a turn or two. And then it is possible we could use a desolate settlement, like I said, just to get a little bit closer to the Huns. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my spies, though, to start trying to pin Attila here, like we did previously. We succeeded, actually, there in that first attempt, so that's good. My other spy just got done being injured. Got out of the hospital, I guess, so go ahead and send him right back to work. And we've got this champion who has been trained. We need to get him over here. We'll put him in the army with Sextus and let him start building up some credibility or some experience. I've got these 2 extra armies sitting around down here. I'm thinking about taking one and colonizing, just to give myself a couple of points to reach out a little bit closer to the Huns. Maybe give them something to lure them in, something that looks weak, maybe. I'll think about it. So, but yeah, it definitely could potentially work. Fortified town and monument would be very handy, and I'd like to get that too, and then we can work on the wine emporium. Because all this stuff's just going to help improve my public order, tax rates, like all kinds of stuff that'll be very useful in terms of economy. Let's take a look at fertility. Yeah, we're still at a -3 with everything. Not quite sure when that's going to wear off, but it shouldn't be terribly long. There's another desolate settlement up there as well. I wonder maybe if we put these 2 armies together, because it's spring, about to be summer. If I move over here, we could take those 2 armies. I've got another army here. Let's move it up to Ravenna. And we don't have any threats down here. We could take this fleet to Patchy Town, help defend it. And I'm thinking about taking these 2 armies up and maybe dropping down roots at this desolate settlement. There's another one there, so if I get both of those colonized, it kind of gives me a way to reach out a little better at the Huns. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It'll cost me a little money, but I think it'll be worth it. Not particularly worried about it at the moment.
Ready, willing, and able.
This priest has ranked up. I don't know that there's anything I'm particularly interested in him being able to do. Courage, mutiny. I mean, none of this stuff's probably super helpful to me. Get this governor. Okay, let's end this turn. And we'll see whether or not Attila the Scum tries to go anywhere. He's certainly not vulnerable yet, obviously, because I didn't get any messages saying that he was, so I'm thinking we're going to have to kill him twice more. The Hun stacks really haven't been near as dangerous as I thought they would here, because they won't act together. They've kind of run off all over the place, and me moving 3 armies together, just the AI is just completely disincentivized. They won't even try to find a way to attack you then. Like, they won't try and bring 4 or 5 together. They just ignore you, which is unfortunate. The AI is very, very cowardly sometimes in the campaign, which is sometimes good for them because they'll sneak around you and get behind you and cause a lot of mayhem, but then sometimes it's annoying because you kind of want those big grand moments in your campaign, and the AI tends to ruin it sometimes whenever they're avoiding that big open conflict that you're looking for to try and make things... Ha! The Langobards got mopped up by a tiny Maurian force. How did that even happen? That's hilarious. Well, Sassanids... Oh, the Sassanids just killed the East Roman faction leader. Alright, let's see if Attila the Chump tries to run away. Or if he's going to stay up there in Quadian lands. There. Oh, he came closer to me. That's great. I might be able to get to him on the next turn even. We'll see. There's nothing I would love. Oh, and the Quadians are right next to him too. I don't know if I get to kill both of them at once, but that would just be a joy. His army was mostly horse archers that posed any potential danger. No chosen Uars or large onager. Ah, the Quadians ran back home. Well, that means Attila is definitely on his own, but I don't think the Quadians were any friends of his. I don't think they would have defended him. I'm hoping Sextus lives long enough to nuke their settlement as well. That would be entertainment. Langobards got destroyed by the Maurians. Perfect. Good allies. Nobatia got killed too. I think that one of those agents finally... I'm going to block this guy's promotion. I think one of those agents finally failed at their attempt on my priest here, so I might be able to try and make a run for it. But I don't have a whole lot of movement points.
How can I assist you?
Let's keep trying to misdirect this army here. We succeeded.
Will is done. Spreading fear and doubt.
Critical success, so we have definitely got Attila pinned up here. 2 critical successes. We cannot reach Attila on this turn, which is unfortunate. I am going to go ahead and come out here and colonize this settlement. It's going to take away a lot of my... Ooh, actually, I think I can reach Attila. But I think he can flee. Sextus could technically reach Attila's army here, but if he goes alone, I mean, it could still be a dangerous prospect. I think the other cavalry army there would be able to help support him. Let's bring Sextus up and see if I can possibly... The Equestrian Legion should be able to reach him.
Is that all?
Commander.
Ready for orders. We cannot do that. At once.
Ready for battle.
There we go. So I can attempt to attack it. Oh, we're going to catch him. Holy crap, that's awesome. We're going to get another battle against the Huns. He's got his same old army, and I've basically got the same one that killed him last time, just a little bit of damage on some of my men in the Equestrian Legion. But one way or the other, Attila's going to get his second death here, and he's not a cat. I don't think he has 9 lives. We'll see how long he lasts. Pretty sure that if we get him here, we'll probably get the message saying that he's vulnerable. This Equestrian Legion is brutal in open ground battles. They would just absolutely decimate most armies, unless they were like pikemen or something. So another battle on the plains here. There's not going to be any hill for the Huns to camp at this point. Get our crossbows ready. Switch them over to flaming. Get my senoras and my Scola on the flank. And then I should get my reinforcements. The question's going to be whether or not the Huns want to try and bum rush me before my reinforcements get here. I doubt it. They'll probably just stay campy. They'll keep it campy. This is a pretty cool looking map. Like all the little forests and then the mountain. Whoa, those mountains back there look awesome.
Reinforcing troops, and not a moment too soon. To arms.
There's Sextus rallying the men. The snow-capped peaks in the background. I think I just accidentally clicked out of the game. There we go. My bad. Okay, here comes the Equestrian Legion. Once again, I would love to get Sextus, his bodyguard, in combat with the Huns. I'm going to go ahead and move up a little.
The enemy are losing ground.
Got all those guys. I'm going to add him. I'm going to loose group this. Pull him over there. So that's my other Comez unit. Keep them together, like I said, just so I can keep them safe. And that should... Let's go take a look at the armies of Sextus before we get into combat. Here's my Carnute Senores, my very well armored, very tough spearmen, some elite Ballistari, and then Senores. So these guys all lined up here ready to go, wearing some very cool looking shields and armor. And then Sextus himself back here, right here. The other Comez is on its way over here to join. Let's take a look at some of my Scoli Palatina cavalry units. Very cool looking cavalry units. Only medium cav, but still decent medium cav. Alright, got these guys grouped up. I want these Gentiles ready to help give chase maybe to some of the horse archers because they're my lightest, fastest cavalry. At least I think they will be. Yeah, they're at 97 speed, so they're pretty quick. All my Equites Promoti. And let's lead the Equites Promoti again with the Gallic Equites as we did last time. And then have a flank of heavier, more reliable Scola Palatina. So I'm going to take group 1 and roll forward a little. And I got group 2 forming up over here as well. Alright, so once again the Huns are going to be surrounded. They do have room to run away this time though because they're not corner camping. Or hill camping. One way or the other. I don't have any answer to these horse archers over here. And giving chase to them may not be smart. Okay, the Huns are moving up just a little bit. Alright, should still be outside the bow range of all the Huns. I'm actually going to transfer those cavalry to the outside flank. Trying to move forward, but the terrain here is a little bit funky. This might be a little too close for comfort. Yeah, if the Huns charge me here, it could get kind of ugly. Let's keep our generals back here safe a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and put some pressure on this flank of the Huns. Let's start moving around with the Scola Gentiles. Okay, yep, we've got a charge coming in here from the Huns.
The enemy has laid an ambush.
because my guys ended up at awkward angles here. Okay, AI is going to go ahead and come on in. Oh wow, yeah, we're getting charged pretty hard by the Huns over here. So let's put pressure on them from this direction. Gosh dang it, we're being stupid. This group move up. Okay, I've gotten into a little bit of combat over here. Let's pull the rest of these Gentiles around. I'm going to bring in some of these cavalrymen, and let's see if we can pincer these horse archers. Okay. Yeah, I think we can kind of collapse in on these horse archers. Can't just stand around and let them shoot, though.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Okay, so it's kind of just turning into a big nasty fight over here. I'm gonna chase this ball of horse archers.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
I've got Scoli Gentiles chasing them as well. So it's gonna be a bit of a dangerous situation. The center of my cavalry blob here is kind of a wreck. Let's bring these Gentiles over to help chase because they're light. We've caught quite a few of the Hun horse archers in this vicinity, and a lot of them keep trying to retreat. I'm going to try and sneak the two Comes in here to get to Attila. Catch those horse archers. Let's keep crashing back in over here. Okay, hit those lancers, hit those horse archers. Let's get into the back of those horse archers. Alright, Sextus has got an opening to charge Attila. Yep.
The enemy is attacking our general.
Okay, crossbows, ceasefire. And let's get Sextus into combat with Attila. Okay, Attila's fleeing. I'm gonna send my, where's my Gentiles? They're a light shot cavalry, so we're gonna chase Attila. So, didn't get any close-ups just yet, but Attila's somewhere in here. Yeah, I'm not sure where he is. But Attila is being chased, and he's gonna drop somewhere in here. Haven't gotten that message just yet. Yeah, I don't know where he's at, but he's somewhere. Somewhere right in here. Is that him? No. I still haven't gotten the message that he's down. There's 2 units left. There he is. So Attila went
The
down.
enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
Got all my equites. I got only a few units of Gentiles left. These are the only units that have a prayer of catching those horse archers, or at least scaring them off. Let's actually just pull back on my cav and send my Bellastari. There we go. Okay, so Attila has died yet again. The forces of Sextus victorious in the beautiful backdrop of the mountains here, celebrating the second death of Attila. Yep. Good stuff. Hope y'all enjoyed that one. Let's go ahead and end the battle. So that's the second time that Sextus has helped personally hunt down and destroy Attila. But Attila basically fled before I could get a chance at him. That all-cavalry army just ends up being extremely nice. Their horse archers there getting chased down by my light cavalry ended up being very helpful as well. Let's see what we lost over here. Just 1 Gentiles, so we can probably pick that up like a mercenary unit or something. I'm going to, again, take on warriors just so my guys can more quickly recover from this battle. Oh, I love it. Attila. You're not so tough, are you? So game is saved, and we have defeated Attila for the second time. And we will go ahead and get ready to end the turn. I will see you all back on the next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Heir of Carthage, signing out for now.